Alright, so
Now.
I'm gonna do some kind of casting. Oh, there's a cat at my window. That's unfortunate. Going in. I kind of wanted to watch this game on Sunday, or this series on Sunday, because in my initial power rankings, I ranked both these teams very highly. And, yeah, I want to see how they did against each other. Ended up watching a different game with Greg, though. Oh, what the? See my own camera. Or someone's camera. Camera am I on? Anywho. So I'm just gonna cast this. Kind of. The normal, just sitting down, saying what I see, saying what I think. I will maybe, like, pause and fast forward a bit, though, since I am watching the replay. Makes it a little easier. Probably not doing any of the video content I was going to do this week, because I'm busy.
10 seconds.
So, I thought I'd at least put this out.
5 seconds remaining.
I was really thinking maybe I'd just, like, watch it on my own. Just flick through it, see how the game went, but, you know. Since no one casted it, or at least I don't think anyone casted it. Not the whole series, at least. And I wasn't going to make other content this week. I thought I might as well, you know. Give it a shot. I'm using kind of a crappy mic. I think it sounds okay, but maybe when I move around it'll make noise. Hopefully not. Alright. What's the drafts? I see a Zeus ban. Zeus is pretty annoying. Ember ban, I assume that's Lotus focused. Ogre ban. I don't know why. I like the Lifestealer pick. Actually, I feel like this draft overall from Warsaw so far, I am digging. He opens with a CM, which is, you know, pretty solid opener. I think what Lotus has done here is that he's probably picked his 5 in his offlane. There's a fair bit of ambiguity. But with Lifestealer, you know you can probably lane pretty well against Sand King. And I don't think you care too much about Witch Doctor. Not that you normally pick, like you aren't picking your Pause 1 core, worrying too much about the Witch Doctor, but I mean if Witch Doctor was for some reason in his lane, it wouldn't really bother him. It's a pretty predictable stun too. Lifestealer likes it when the stuns are predictable because it means he can rage before he sees them. Instant stuns like Sand King's Burrow and Hexes, a little more difficult to deal with. You have to be raging beforehand. They can be hard to predict, and sometimes you just don't have the opportunity. Like if they see you rage, they just won't blink in.
10 seconds.
Treant Protector. I've seen that as a 5 a bit recently, but I assume for this game at least it is a 4. It offers... They have Bow on their team? They don't. It offers BKB Piercing Lockdown on the Lifestealer. It kind of forces him to get a Manta, which isn't the end of the world. I don't think Lifestealer dislikes Manta.
5 seconds remaining.
Per se. I don't think he's very good in lane against him either. Okay, Faceless Void. I'm gonna pause this because it just went really fast. Faceless Void I think is quite good against Lifestealer. Because big ol' BKB Piercing Stun. Lina... We actually haven't shown their final support yet. Okay, let's just go back and forth. Treant Protector... Against these two, against the sisters, I mean, he's okay. Because he kind of messes with them in lane. And his shield is pretty nice. Against the Radiance Lifestealer, the shield isn't going to do all that much, but of course the ult's quite good. So yeah, the Lina pick I think is fine. Oh wait, no, this is their support. I don't know why I said they didn't show their support yet. Lina's quite good, but they're holding their offlane pick, of course. Lina's good with a lot of offlaners, including Sand King. But they'd already taken the Treant. See Faceless. Invoker's okay. I think this is just partially at least, it's just a comfort pick, right? I mean, if you get chronoed, you're still kind of dead. And once Void has a BKB, which they tend to go for pretty early these days, you don't really stop him from doing anything at chrono. I feel like maybe OD would have been an objectively better pick, but subjectively, Because I'm pretty sure Warsaw's a big Invoker player. The Invoker pick's okay. They don't have saves on their supports either, though. Like, they have no saves at all. The only real offlane save, I think, is Pudge. I think that's really the only offlaner with a save. Like, what else could you do? You could maybe do an Ags Phoenix. That's super dumb, though. Ags Weaver, also really dumb. What's the other one I was thinking of? Oh, offlane Venge. Also that's kind of weird. Really, the only option you have is Pudge if you want to save from Chrono. I guess the other option is you do have a lot of burst. If you can get like instant stun. Like Axe would own here, actually. Oh, Axe is banned, of course. Yeah, Axe would have owned. I like that ban. Axe would have destroyed because you just blow up voids so easily. There's some other like blink stun. Centaur's probably okay. Centaur's actually pretty good. Oh, because you can get Axe too for Chrono. I feel like I'd consider taking Centaur here. I don't know if maybe Slinky has a weird hero pool though. Bounty Hunter. I actually kind of like it, and I kind of don't. I mean, it is annoying for Void. I think that lane's going to be annoying. Because Void doesn't really work. I don't think Void makes a lot of sense with Witch Doctor in lane. Because, like, your stun Maledict on Witch Doctor, Void doesn't really have the follow-up to kill with that. Obviously, later on, Death Ward into Chrono's okay. I think you'd rather have a support that secured his lane, to be honest. Something like a Jakiro. I think I saw when I opened this game that Orisa's like level 25 Witch Doctor though, so it might just be a comfort pick, which is fine. Yeah, because the Void's pretty annoying, and they're going to play this fast-paced game, I think. They want to play a fast-paced game here. It's a little hard with a Lifestealer, because Lifesteal ideally is probably wants to go Midas Radiance.
Choose your hero.
So I do kind of like the Quap pick. Yeah, I like the Quap pick. You can like beat Invoker in lane. I'm pretty sure Quap beats Invoker in lane, right? He has the regen, which is annoying. Can she blink out a Cold Snap? That might also be a problem. She is Treant though, and she does have a lot of harass. I'm pretty sure Lotus did win this lane anyway. I know that already, just because I've seen him screenshotting shit. I don't know, I mean, if they can go really fast and hard with the Bounty Hunter, and like, Quaswex Invoker. Maybe just win the game before, like, Void gets BKB? Is that the plan here? I am fairly sure that is what actually happens, but was it a viable plan, or did it just kind of happen? Witch Doctor Tree are pretty defensive as supports. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Hey, whose thing is this? Baby. Okay. How do I play Quap?
Who made you captain?
Nice.
It's pronounced Admiral.
That item, so he must be good. Yeah, there you go. Level 25 Witch Doctor. Like, this lane is actually pretty strong. I mean, I don't think it's strong as something more traditional. In theory, it's not as strong as something more traditional like a Centaur Lina. But, I mean, Lena's just insanely strong, pause 4. Bounty Hunter's pretty annoying. As long as he doesn't end up dying to Maledict combos. Which, you know, there's not really much of a combo. Just Maledict, hope for bashes. If that ends up happening, he could be in trouble. There's a lot of armor, though. This is magical, so... Eh. Cold Snap. I think it goes for the other rune, but Howler Monkey's here. I don't know why Howler Monkey was AFK though. Like...
Strikes the perfect note.
You definitely go... I think if you go with the Invoker and Bounty Hunter, you probably get First Blood on Witch Doctor. And then I still think you can come back in time for the Void. Of course, out of Salve is kind of cool, but... First Blood... I think you could have got First Blood in 2 runes if Howler Monkey went there. Didn't look at bottom at all. Yeah, I don't think this lane does much to Lifestealer. CM's gotta be careful though. CM could definitely die. I just realized there's no clip on the Sand King. I remember Jasper mentioning this. Oof. Crap shots. Who's their normal offlaner? It's not no clip. It's Dusty, that's right, it's normally Dusty.
Denied.
Okay. So I'm mostly able to go get his quelling. I think the Monster is pretty hard, right? Yeah. 3-1. Like he's just getting last hits.
Oh, look at it go!
Mid lane. Oh, is he already selfing on a Boker? I really don't know mid matchups, but yeah, I assume this at early levels it's gotta be really nice for qual, right? One regen. Second. That's looking pretty good. Bring sentries to lane. Counter sentry available. Oh yeah, I just realized this is a double invis lane. You have Sand King and Treant. That makes the sentry game important. Alright, this is never an acceptable skill build, I think. Yes, that's always on this team, right? Added permanently. Yeah, you always go 1-0-1 for your first 2 levels. The W is just so much worse. 150 damage on one hero versus 130 on usually 2. Kill there. I mean, Josh is getting farm. So I think he just missed another last hit. Oh dear. Oh. I don't think you need to go Ring of Bassi on this hero, to be honest. Because he started with this, right? I would much rather just have regen only now. I would much rather go to lane with tangos and mangoes. It's like you already hit so hard. Like you're level 2 and you're hitting for 60 damage. You don't need the 8. Like there's some heroes where your base damage just doesn't feel good. And so you need it to trade. Like you already have good base damage, you have Fiery Soul. You don't need a Bassi. I'm pretty sure. Oh god. Time Walk's on cooldown. Go for Iressa. Oh. Ooh. I'm having mid. I think a lot of casters or couch casters like to just watch mid. But I never know what's happening mid, so I tend to ignore it. What was I saying before? Oh yeah. Also pretty sure the 4.5 seconds slow and vision is better than the 1.5 seconds root for trading. Even if it's on one person, it's 20 less damage. If it's one person you're just trading, then I think the EP is a bit better. Makes up. And if you're hitting 2 people with it, which you will half the time, the Q is definitely better. Where's the freeze creep? The range creep? It's really worth. Light regen. Slinky has his face boots, lots of last hits, and an assist, although he did die. But I'm sure he's pretty high on that list right now. That's the other thing, that's what I was talking about, you know. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure you don't need Bassi. I guess I could check myself here. Where's my phone? I could check Dota buff. I don't really want to alt tab out. I guess a new desktop I can probably afford to. Alright, we found it, Whoa, was that flame or was he actually landing them? I didn't see him miss any, but some friendly flame is good for the league. We'll hope it's flame. Alright. Still about show starting items now, actually? Not sure. Probably enough people to AFK during the strategy time to see it.
Haste.
He had his Q up.
To the void.
You just not noticed Janata cooldown? Yikes, 0 point Crystal Nova. Yeah, I don't think that's ideal. They're winning the lane anyway. They're really winning the lane. I don't think No Clip's much of an off laner. I believe on his Dota buff he was mostly pause 1 and mid. I saw him play support, he was owning though. I don't know about his off lane No Clip though. What the hell, he has a 46% win rate? Yikes. Monkey alive? Oh, drop him into the tower? Or does it matter? Oh, died to claw bolts. That was kind of bound to happen, I think. Okay, Wafts is just out farming everyone. Like, Wafts has what I think is pretty good CS. I noticed the CS is a little questionable. Bounty Hunter, I think, is probably fine. Because he's been slapping people. Like, they've killed 4 times top. Ooh. Gotta combo with their moves there. Set up with White Strike, that was a kill. Really slight miscommunication. You know what happens. Alright, this lane now started with Bassi. So, I don't see anyone else's starting items. This is a bug. I guess it's not totally crazy. I don't like it, though. At least not, I don't know. It feels bad not to have regen. Yeah, I can't see anyone else's starting items.
Middle tower is under attack.
Maybe people do start with Bassi. I don't get it though. I don't know. I definitely prefer the mangoes. You do you though. Armor's probably pretty nice. Can't deny that. Always nice on these ranged harassers.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Oh, dead. So much burst. That's really what you want with the Lina combo. You kind of just want burst. Ooh, that's a kill.
Hot enough for you?
Up some marks, maybe. Oh, middle lane.
Dire's top tower is
The legendary Treant gank. Don't see a lot of those. Nice, not a kill. Yeah, this mid lane is going pretty well for Dire. These side lanes, though, not so much. Even then, it's not like Lotus is crushing lane. His last hits are not super ideal. 4 kills is really good, don't get me wrong. But you really want more last hits than that to say, like, he crushed a lane, you know? Like, Wafts might actually be winning his lane harder. Here, let's switch to net worth. It's a bit early, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, I would say Wafts is winning his lane harder. Just by having more CS. Well, that being said, Lotus might have more of an XP lead on Warsaw than Wafts has on No Clip. I think that's dead Howler Monkey. Oh, got his ults. Levels it up. I don't think he's gonna do enough. Worth a shot though, you know, you might as well. Pretty darn low cooldown. I guess there's a chance of a kill on revival. You can skip it. Ooh. They see that he's tracked, right? Okay. Check the trees. You see him? You see him? Oh, dang! Treant's sleeping, honestly. Definitely should have been able to get the Q hit off there. Just wasn't looking. Maybe on the wrong part of the map or something. Ooh, he already has drums. Lotus is doing Quap things. This is exactly what you want on a Quap. You win your lane and you just begin rotating. Even if you don't win your lane, you just begin rotating, winning other people's lanes for them. He's tracked. Hit him back. You got 3 points in this thing. Might as well hit him. Guess if he's getting out, it doesn't matter. I don't think he's getting out though. I'm sure they just keep chasing him. You should just fall Slinky when you had the chance. Probably don't kill him, but you know. Better chances than that. Unless you're just trying to buy space. I don't think it's that much space.
Invisibility.
It was real Warsaw. Get free kill with this. If they start going ham with the track kills, I'm not sure if it matters how good of a game Quap is having. Oh wow! Got the backtrack off. Ooh, Lotus is here. This is his, you know, pretend we didn't see it. Warsaw gonna be able to TP out. No bashes from Jotham. Unlucky. Yeah, who is the support that has more money than Gotham does? Gotham. Ah, why is there two of them? Lena. Okay, Lena is just very high up on the net worth chart right now. Which is good. This is exactly what you want as a Lena. Oh, I'm very excited. Are we going to see correct disassembling here? Let's see Aetherland's recipe. Disassemble. You don't always see it. I don't know if he's powerful though. I'm sure he's got this. Ooh, the old combo. Dolphins attempted to come bottom to get more farm. Not sure if this is a well thought out idea or not. I guess he definitely can't stay top. He is getting his shit slapped though. I just realized 114. I'm not sure if that was correct for this situation. Okay, nice. Gets him on the edge. Or edge enough. Not truly the edge, but... Run through the trees. It's not gonna be down there. I don't know about this tree play, TBH. I mean, there's only one way he can go, and it is up. Like, he can't come over here. I would actually kind of agree. How?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Haste.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not sure what this is for. Is your base damage is kind of weak? No, War's just dying 2 hits now, right? They don't have health pools anymore.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Yeah, there's no real reason to have it glowing.
Is about to take the
I don't think. If you're on a melee support, I think you're like a melee 5.
Faces a stiff wind.
You do feel the need to go one very often. I don't see why you do it on a CM, to be honest. Okay, they caught him. Death ward. Meanwhile, Lotus kills Howler Monkey. And it's going for more. Lotus is very low mana. Slinky looking for the kill. Boom. Bought him. Yeah, I don't think Lotus could have blinked if he tried. I believe the interrupt from Shurkentoss, then followed up by a second auto attack, just dead. Could be wrong though. I don't think he even noticed or realized or reacted in time. But it doesn't matter. Has this worked out for Radiant? I feel like it has. Just leaving it like the Invoker's poor, which is unfortunate because he lost his lane. But the bounty has gone off. The Lena is insanely rich. Oh, and we did see correct disassembling here. Really getting a little YOLO going all alone like that. It's okay. I think it's gonna work out. Ideally, I think you want to be moving with the Bounty Hunter. I think that's what this game's going to be, making plays with Bounty. I think Lena and Bounty can move together pretty well. Invoker probably going to join them too, I guess. Maybe not 100% necessary. Tim should probably tag along just because you're a 5. Oh, no boots. Maybe get those first. Yeah, boots if you didn't have a glowing. I'm just going to throw that one out there.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
He's dead. Oh wait. Warsaw walk out of crack range? The bonus goal? He might have.
Time is money.
I wish they'd take some T1 towers. I know it's not really Bounty's specialty. Alright, if they kill Jotham, then who cares? T1s. This Void is very suppressed right now.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Killing on Bounty. That's a BKB? Alright, big fan. Big fan. Maybe a little spooky, because they do have a decent amount of BKB piercing stuff. Like right now. Although, following your Quap's a little questionable. Bob could just ulted and he would have died. There are multiple ways he could have just died there, despite the BKB. No quick come back in? Oh, rushing up Link. Yeah, I really want to go Brown Boots Veil on this hero. Pretty much just every game. I'm not sure there's any situation where Sand King does not go Brown Boots Veil. Or maybe Mana Boots Veil sometimes. Because I think any other hero that would consider Veil would you just let Sand King get it. So you can buy like almost the whole thing in the side shop. Very good stats, very good damage amp. Uh-oh, oh, easy escape. I don't know where they are. I think he's just going in with the BKB. Actually just kills Lotus. Oh dear. He's going to ham. They can't stop him. Shuriken the creep! Shuriken the creep! Hello, Slinky? Does he not know it bounces? Oh, how much have you played this hero, Slinky? This thing bounces. Just Shuriken the creep. It has insane range on the bounce as well. Yeah, 1200. Compared to the base range of... What's the base range? The base range is really bad. Like, look how small it is. But the bounce range is insane. That was a very easy Shuriken kill right there. I don't think you should be taking farm from your lifestealer like this. Just go somewhere else. Go hang out with your Lina and your Invoker and make plays. It's good just being all lifestealers farm. Big griefs.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Uh-oh. I think he's almost back up there. That's a bit rough. By the way, 4 armor. How much armor does Veil give? Like 5? 6 armor. Yeah, you're increasing your armor by 150% by buying a Veil. Great stats on that item. Lotus with a double kill. Yeah, man, I'd like to watch Perthalite was just down here alone doing his own thing. They were all top. Lifestealer would have, like, even if he died, he would have got more farms. You weren't taking it from him. And you could have just accomplished things top. Forced his tower earlier. You got a track kill on Void. Ooh! Whiffed. That's unfortunate. Ooh, another whiff. You know what happens? That happens to the best of us, you know? A little unfortunate, is what it is. I don't really know what Cement's been doing all game, to be honest. His team has 20 kills, and he's been involved in one of them. I think you're just kind of, you're not thinking enough here, buddy. Oh dear, this is rough. Ah! Kind of throwing their lead, to be honest. Woffs is still hitting creeps. That's good. At least Howler Monkey didn't die.
Money to burn. This'll come in handy.
Kind of out here alone again.
Hurt the ones you love.
Oh dang, that is a very poor witch. That's not actually that poor of a witch doctor though. Like, you look a lot poorer than you are, because you just have 1,200 sitting here. Don't buy arcane boots. Alright, why don't you have a stick? Actually. Or I don't think this is. I don't know about this, TBH. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just have, like, a stick. Maybe even a wand. Just have, like, a stick and... yeah, either a wand or, like, stick and a bracer or something. Or honestly, you could go, this might be, like, too much for LD2L. You could just go buckler. It's the bounty hunter, just a casual buckler. I don't know if I want to encourage that kind of thought process, though. Walking around with boots for 20 minutes while you have a bunch of gold is just kind of dumb, though. Not having stick on, like, any support in the game is also kind of dumb. Alright. Using his runaway move. Ooh, tracks up Lotus. Use your shuriken, please, sir. That one was a little harder, though. That was a very short period of time where you could have done it. Going for the butterfly, that will make him pretty much unkillable in Chrono, won't it? Still usually dies to a scream or getting burst by magic, though. EKB just doesn't make you, like... means you don't just have to worry about spells for the rest of the game. It's only 5 seconds and you have to use it. Yikes. He's very dead. Oh no, he's dead too. Oh lord. You know, I think kind of the issue right now for the Dire team is that both side laners are pure initiators right now. Like, Void isn't really bringing much damage to Chrono, because he doesn't have any items, because he got slapped in lane. And the Sand King just has a blink. So both of them, like, all they're doing is initiating fights. Really. And Tree doesn't bring any damage. So you're relying on, like, a Witch Doctor and a Quap for all your damage. And that's just not... that's not viable when the enemy team is knocking at your door with a bounty hunter trying to kill you. It's kind of a mix of things. I think part of it is you just kind of needed a veil on this hero. Also wonder if top should have gone as bad as it did. It was definitely a pretty rough lane.
Dire's top tower is about to
That's a hard one. It was definitely asking some questionable things. I'm not sure if you could afford to go 1-1-4 in a losing lane. I think you kind of just need the max time walk in that situation. Oh, I saw this on Dodobuff. Wofsco's second item, Halberd, which I really like against Void. Now, the Void isn't really much of a factor, but neither is the Sand King, so I like this quite a bit. Quap's kind of an issue, but that's fine. Even if she goes on you solo, you can probably just halberd her and walk away anyway. Like, your other option is Manta. I do think maybe objectively speaking, Manta was the better choice this game. Because it helps you against the Treant Root, and it temporarily helps you against the Quap Orchid. Ooh, they hold their Treant hold for after Slinky's BK, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, didn't get the Meteor Hammer follow-up. That's fine. Not the kill. Like, I don't think Warsaw's team is playing this fast-paced lineup super well. Because even though they're, like, getting a ton of kills, they're feeding quite a lot. Like, I don't think you shouldn't be able to afford to feed this much on a lineup this fast-paced. But, I mean, there's just... Dire just can't respond. Dire can't win fights right now. Not easily. Like, they can when Radiant really overcommit. but yeah, I mean, once they blow their big ults, they kind of don't have damage.
It's Radiant think fortification could save them.
Once Jotham has Mjolnir, not sure if I like the Nullifier pickup here, but maybe we'll see that change. He is going back for a Veil. I think his peak time's gonna pass. A pour 2. Level 2 Witch Doctor ult. Like, they're beginning to have damage. I think they're getting to a point where if they can somehow initiate a fight onto multiple heroes, Meteor Hammer on trees actually do some damage too. Because you can combo it with like Chrono or something. Or his own ult, of course. They are getting there, but this team's just weak right now. It kind of feels like a greedy team in the fact that they aren't really strong right now, but they aren't even that good late. And I don't even think they're particularly weak right now because of the hero picks. I do think part of it is some unfortunate laning and item builds. Sand King just needs to be richer for starts. Sand King does fall off as a core, for sure. Like, it's not weird to see Sand King eventually fall below, like, a very greedy support like Alina, but it shouldn't be happening this early. Alright, Lifestealer is pretty happy in that lane compared to your average carry. Because he can actually survive it, not because he should be winning it. I think. Especially since I don't think the CM did a whole lot in lane. He did something, but 0-1-2, it shouldn't be that scary. It shouldn't be enough that you end up with like 18 last hits at 8 minutes or something. I know Equip doesn't normally play off lane, so to be expected a little, I guess. Does Dusty come back for game 2? I know NoClip switches to support, because Jasper was talking about it. Okay, let's do it. Immediately ult! That doesn't work when he's raged. I think I was inside the ult too. That was pretty messy. I think they could have killed him maybe. It would have been really close. But if there was an immediate death ward outside the Chrono, I think there was a chance they kill Wolfs there. I don't know, maybe it still wasn't enough damage. How much armor does he have? Not a lot. I don't think he had this Bassi going on yet. It's just phase armor. Does this get affected by evasion? Yes, it does. I think only the bounces of True Strike.
Dire's middle tower is drowned.
Yeah, so maybe they don't kill him, but still could have played that better. A poor tactical decision to use Maledict, and then questionable mechanical play to use put the Death Ward inside the Chrono. Double whammy. Still not sold on this Nullifier. What's the plan here? Is the plan to, like, get the Bounty Hunter before he BKBs? Because Lifestealer and Invoker do not care about this Nullifier. Lina kind of cares, but I don't think he's really been going for the Lina. The Lina really hasn't been much of a factor past the laning phase, to be honest. Kind of fell off, kind of stopped doing things. CM definitely isn't. Like, the CM's just going to save other people. You don't even... Yeah, I don't know about this Nullifier. What'd you get instead, though? I don't really play that much co-op. You got, like, DPS for fights? Can you just go Mjolnir? Can you go AC, actually? AC maybe be okay. People buy on co-op nowadays. I don't even know, man. The Ag's back in fashion. I don't know if I'm not sure about this hard pickoff build. They're not really going for pickoffs. They're going to be walking up your high ground. You need to win fights. And I don't think the Nullifier wins fights. Not this game, at least. Oh, Shivas. That's another item people go on her. Shivas would be okay. I'd like Shivas. Yeah, Shivas would be pretty dope. Makes her much harder for the bounty to kill, and it has that nice, like, 400 damage AoE or whatever it is. He's still going. There's the crit and the shuriken. Boom, boom. Another dead Slinky. Give up so much money every time you die.
Mega kill! Killing spree!
Committed.
Unstoppable!
He used his ult though, his CM used Glimmer. Now they're literally on your high ground. And you got 3 dead and no co-op ult.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, he's AC already. Oh, Steeler's very rich. What are the last hits right now? Is he just... Yeah, he's completely styling on everyone. Like, the Bounty Hunter and the Invoker just made a ton of space. Got a haul in their grill. Didn't even lose money, I don't think, because of track kills, while Lifestealer free farms and Jotham struggles. Ooh, he doesn't even go for the Mjolnir in the end, he's going back for the BKB. Not back for the BKB, but changed his mind for the BKB. I don't know if that did anything.
Double kill!
Hey, Honor, where's his team? Found them.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Go off, buddy.
Dire's top
This better not be wholesome.
under attack.
Damn.
Dire's middle barracks have
Are they both EST Sun players?
Dire's top tower is about to take the blood.
I don't know where this is. Offs? No, he's a Choco associate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ugh. Galactity's so gross. He annihilates buildings.
Waves are breaking against Dire's top barracks.
Dire's
Butterfly
top
now.
barracks have fallen.
It's the fact that they're forced to use spells on him to kill him isn't that bad. Well, they can definitely still kill him. The goal's not to become unkillable per se. Oh, the bounce! Oh, Lotus, the BKB reaction, very nice. And he just dies. Oh, that's funny. This game was kind of a stomp, to be honest. I mean, the lanes just went to pot. Like, this Radiant lineup was so much better early, and then they won lanes. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I'm actually just gonna exit out now. Go on to the next one. Steam in offline mode so it won't be disturbed. Oh wait, did I not think about the fact that I don't have this downloaded? Alright, I'll fix this. I'm actually gonna stop this recording here so I can continue.